Ava Turner never thought she'd move back to the cabin. But after her husband's death, she felt the walls of their city apartment closing in. Her kids, Liam and Sophie, needed space. And so did she. She stood on the front deck of their inherited lake cabin, looking out at Evergreen Falls Lake. The water shimmered softly in the late afternoon sun. The house needed repairs, floorboards creaked, paint peeling from the shutters, and wild grass had overtaken the drive. But Ava saw possibility. She saw solace. Her kids arrived by car. Liam hopped out first, his eyes bright with excitement. Sophie followed, carrying a small backpack filled with books and electronics. For once, their summer seemed free of distractions. That first evening, the three sat in folding chairs by the lake, eating takeout pizza and skipping stones. Laughter came easy. A breeze whispered through the pine trees overhead. Ava closed her eyes and breathed deeply. This place felt quiet. Safe. Night fell with soft rustling and distant frogs. Ava tucked Sophie into the guest room and Liam into his bunk bed. A few moments later, Liam knocked on the door. "Mom?" he said. "I can't sleep." "Come in, sweetheart." Liam's room was warm. He looked nervous, eyes wide. "I hear scratching in the walls," he whispered. Ava offered calm reassurance. "Probably mice, honey. Old houses do that." "But it sounded like breath," he said. Ava swallowed, forcing a smile. She promised to listen. Back in her own room, Ava tossed and turned. She wondered if maybe she'd missed something in her rush to start fresh here. Over the next 2 nights, the noises grew. Soft scrapes, then heavier breathing. Ava felt a chill every time she passed her children's rooms. On the evening of the 3rd day, Sophie found Ava sorting old linens. "Mom, I heard it too," she said quietly. Her tone made Ava jump. Sophie had been silent until now. "She said you're hearing things," Ava told Liam, who nodded. Sophie clenched her jaw, shaking. Ava stopped sorting. "Let's check together," she said. Late at night, Ava tiptoed to Liam's room. She slipped on socks and shone a flashlight at the wall panel near the floor. She gently pressed the wall loose. Ava tugged at a hidden latch below a baseboard. A small panel popped open, revealing a crawl space underneath. She gasped. Liam's breathing caught. Inside, in the faint beam of flashlight, she saw darkness. And then a pair of eyes. Ava stumbled back, nearly tripping. Sophie rushed in. The two looked down, frozen. Then came rustling. A hand reached out from the crawl space and grabbed the edge of the panel. It pulled. Ava slammed it shut just in time. Her heart pounded. They raced outside to the deck. Ava called the sheriff using her cell even though signal was weak. Minutes later, Deputy Marcus Hale arrived. Deputy Hale looked grave. He called for backup. Soon, Detective Iris Chen arrived. They reopened the panel and entered the crawl space. Inside, it was filthy. Dust, empty food wrappers, broken clothes. The man they found was weak, malnourished, filthy. He coughed when they turned on the lights. His clothes were torn. He inhaled and exhaled heavily, breathing was deep and deliberate. His name, unknown. He refused to speak at first. At the cabin kitchen, Ava and her kids watched from the deck, wrapped in blankets. Marcus and Iris began asking questions. The man admitted that he discovered the crawl space months earlier in fall. He said he stayed hiding, eating from trash cans, watching the family's windows, hoping they'd leave, or drive him away. He said he planned to scare them, force them out. But he got stuck. His plan turned into survival. He had nightmares and voice memories of shouting at them. Ava shut down crying. She looked at Sophie and Liam, both wide-eyed. She pulled them close. The officers sealed the crawl space and cleaned up. Ava hired a handyman to demolish it permanently. Months later, they returned for a short weekend stay, this time with locked doors and security cameras. Ava felt uneasy, but stronger. Even now, Ava hears echoes, knocking, breathing, scraping. She sleeps with a light on in the hallway. Sophie still jumps at shadows. Liam sometimes asks if the man is coming back. But Ava stands tall. She renovated the cabin, added motion lights and cameras. She turned a terrifying chapter into a lesson about trust, courage, and the danger beneath us.